everybody, and welcome to this week's complete singing session. So, usual 3 songs, all things that I've had requests for. One slightly less familiar. In fact, I think some of the groups I've never done it with. So yes, and because of that, I'm going to skip straight to actually singing, so no warm-up. Because actually the first song, which is a real old favourite, which is All Around My Hat, you know very, very well. And it's got to be quite jaunty. All around my hat, not all around my hat, all around my hat, I will wear the green willow. And there's lots of that little ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, really snappy little rhythms. Let's just sing that main tune. 1, 2, 3. All around my hat, I will wear the green willow, and all around my hat for a 12-month and a day. And if anyone should ask me the reason why I'm wearing it, it's all for my true love who's far, far away. So you know that bit really well. Yeah, and it's really, really bouncy. And if anyone should ask, and if anyone should ask me the reason why I'm wearing it, dun, 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 you know, it's got a real lovely sense of drive. And then basically you've got the verses really sort of, well, I mean, it's all the same tune. But you've got the little bits telling the story. Fare thee well, cold winter, and fare thee well, cold frost. Nothing have I gained, but my own true love I've lost. Let's just do those 2 lines. Fare 2, 3. Fare thee well, cold winter, and fare thee well, cold frost. Nothing have I gained, but my own true love I've lost. And then I'll sing and I'll be merry when occasion I do see. It feels slightly clunky, the fitting of the words there. I'll sing and I'll be merry when occasion I do see. When occasion I do see. He's a false, deluding young man, etc. So let's just do that first. Fare thee well, 2, 3. Fare thee well, cold winter, and fare thee well, cold frost. Nothing have I gained, but my own true love I've lost. I'll sing and I'll be merry when occasion I do see. He's a false, deluding young man, let him go, farewell he, etc. And then carry on with the story. The other night he brought me a fine diamond ring, but he thought, so those 2 lines, roll them in together. The other night he brought me, sneak a breath, a fine diamond ring, but he thought to have deprived me, breath, of a far better thing. But I, being careful like lovers ought to be, so really bounce, so lovers, so sing right through then, lovers ought to be. He's the false, deluding young man, let him go, farewell he. So let's do that first. The other night, 2, 3. The other night he brought me a fine diamond ring, but he thought to have deprived me of a far better thing. But I, being careful like lovers ought to be, he's a false, deluding young man, let him go, farewell he. Then we do All Around My Hat. And then you carry on with the story after that. Here's a 1/4 pound of reasons and a 1/2 pound of sense, a small. And so same thing there, breathe in the middle of the line. Here's a 1/4 pound of reasons, breathe, and a 1/2 pound of sense, a small sprig of time, and as much of prudence. And it feels a bit odd to sort of sing prudence there. Prudence, you mix them all together and you will plainly see, etc, etc. So it's a lovely story. I'm always amazed. This is slightly before my time. I think I was just about alive when Steel Eye Span had a hit with this, but not for very long. But yes, I won't go on about what the green willow on the hats. Some of you know what this is all really, really about, which is, it's one of these bloody men and what they're always after. So yes, the green willow is a symbol of purity. And if anyone should ask me the reason why, it's all for my true love, so she's saving herself, and it's batting away this he's a false, deluding young man who's trying to talk his way, etc, etc. Yes, so lovely, great song actually, very old folk song. This, despite, and, even though most people know it for the stylized span version, I think it was 75. Okay, yeah, from getting all 2, 3. All around my hat I will wear the green wheel, and all around my hat for a 12-month and a day. And if anyone should ask me the reason why I'm wearing it, it's all for my true love who's far, far away. Fare thee well, cold winter, and fare thee well, cold frost. Nothing have I gained, but my own true love I've lost. I'll sing and I'll be merry when occasion I do see. He's a false, deluding young man, let him go, farewell he. The other night he brought me a fine diamond ring, but he thought to have deprived me of a far better thing. Not I being careful like lovers ought to be. He's a false, deluding young man, let him go, farewell he. All around my hat I will wear the green wheel, and all around my hat for a 12-month and a day. And if anyone should ask me the reason why I'm wearing it, it's all for my true love who's far, far away. It's a quarter-pound of reasons and a half-pound of sense, a small sprig of time and as much of prudence. You mix them all together and you will plainly see he's a false, deluding young man, let him go, farewell he. All around my hat I will wear the green wheel, and all around my hat for a 12-month and a day. And if anyone should ask me the reason why I'm wearing it, it's all for my true love who's far, far away. Lovely song, that. Lovely song. Great. So, yes, had a couple of requests for this at various points. And I haven't done that till now. It's Andrew Lloyd Webber, which I know makes some people go, oh my god, and other people go, yay. But yes, it's one of the big duets from Phantom. It's Think of Me. And it's a lovely, lovely tune. And it's all about, like so many of these show songs, these big, long, smooth lines. So you get this little... So the accompaniment rippling away, but actually your job as the singers over the top is a really, really long, smooth line. Think of me fondly when we've said goodbye. So think of me, breath, and then think of me fondly when we've said goodbye. That's all in one breath. And the key to it is fondly, not fond, but fondly. So you sing, think of me, and breathe late and spring into the next bit. Think of me fondly when we've said goodbye. And then remember me once in a while, please promise me you'll try, you'll with a long L. So let's do those two sections. Ready? Think. Oh, actually, no, let's carry on for a moment. Then you get, when you find that once again you long to take your heart back and be free. Yeah, and follow the shape of the melody. As it gets higher, you get louder. So that's the big climax. When you find that once again you long to take your heart back and be free. Let's do that line and go. When you find that once again you long to take your heart back and be free, and then breathe. If you ever find moment, then careful of the rhythm. Spare a thought for me. And don't spare a thought for me, don't breathe there, but spare a thought for me. So let's do that first first section. So you get the intro. Think of me fondly when we've said goodbye. Remember me once in a while. Please promise me you'll try. When you find that once again you long to take your heart back and be free. If you ever find a moment, spare a thought for me. Then get an instrumental. Sorry, I shouldn't try and speak and do a key change at the same time. So you get a big instrumental. Half the tune. We never said our love was evergreen, but as unchanging as the sea. And it's quite high now. You've just got to really go for it. It gets more animated. We never said our love was evergreen, or as unchanging as the sea. But if you can still remember, stop and think of me. And it's a big build-up. You want to sort of go, stop and think of me, and sort of go back and relax it again. But this time it's going to spring into the next section. Let's go from we never said, 2, 3. We never said our love was evergreen, or as unchanging as the sea. But if you can still remember, stop and think of me. And then this goes into the middle tune. Think of all the things we've shared and seen. So slightly odd key change there. Think of all the things we've shared and seen. And sing through the end of scene. So ready to do that. Think of 2, 3, go. Think of all the things we've shared and seen. And then it relaxes. Good, think about the way things might have been. So that section starts really loud. Think of all the things. And it's going to pull right back down towards the end of it. So ready, think of 2, 3. Think of all the things we've shared and seen. Don't think about the way things might have been. Then it's the classic show trick. You're going to go very sotto voce, so very quietly, half spoken, half sung. Think of me waking, silent and resigned. And so all the accompaniment moves up here. And it's very breathy. Oh, you're sort of, it's that. You're overwrought with emotion. And don't join it up. Well, think of me, but think of me. Think of me waking, silent and resigned. Imagine me trying too hard to put you from my mind. Just do that bit, really think. And breathe as often as you like, because it's very breathy. We're going to use that breath really quickly, so just to breathe as often as you like. 2, 3. Think of me waking, silent and resigned. Imagine me trying too hard to put you from my mind. And it goes a bit richer. Recall those days, look back on all those times, think of the things we'll never do. And then this time there will never be a day when I won't think of you. Gonna have a big moment there. And the rhythm's slightly different. Before how we've done, there will never be a day when I won't think of you. It's gone a bit quicker, or it's slightly changed. I won't think, but this time, I won't think of. It's one of those moments. One of those big moments. So go from recall those days to 3. Recall those days, look back on all those times. Think of the things we'll ever do. There will never be a day when I would think of you. And then it's Raoul rather than Christine. Can it be Christine? Yeah, and then there's a gap. So you want to carry on, ba 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 ba, but that little bit dee 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 is done by the accompaniment. So ready? Can it be 2, 3? Can it be Christine? And they carry on. Long ago, it seems so long ago, how young and innocent we were. She may not remember me, but I remember her. It's Christine. Flowers fade, the fruits of summer fade. They have their seasons, so do we. But please promise me that sometimes you will think. Now in the original she does a big etc, etc. But obviously, you know, if you want to put that in, by all means, but we're just going to go, you will think of me. So it's going to do a big ending instead on it. I mean, if you really want to do the etc, etc, just click pause on the video, sing all of it, and then of me at the end. So lovely. So all the way through from the ending, like with all these show things, you know, you've got to perform it. Think of me, can't do that. Think of me. It's all in the eyes. Think of me fondly when we've said goodbye. We never said our love was ever young or as unchanging. Get really, really animated, very un-British. And the think of me, real heart on sleeve stuff. So, from beginning, centre stage, spotlight on you. Think of me fondly when we've said goodbye. Remember me once in a while, please promise me you'll try. When you find that once again you long to take your heart back and be free, if you ever find the moment, spare a thought for me. We never said our love was evergreen, or as unchanging as the sea. But if you can still remember, stop and think of me. Think of all the things we've shared and seen. Don't think about the way things might have been. Think of me waiting silent and resigned. Imagine me trying too hard to put you from my mind. Recall those days, look back on all those times. Think of the things we'll never do. There will never be a day when I would think of you. Can it be Christine? Wonderful, wonderful. It's a great tune. It's a great tune, actually. Fabulous build-up as well. Very well structured and thought-out song. So, yes, just seeing how low or how high I need to make this. Slightly lower. Yes, so had few requests for this one. Some enchanted evening. I mean, nothing to say about it. I mean, it's all these usual tricks. Lots of long notes that you sing right through. Some enchanted evening. You may see a not stranger, but stranger. You may see a stranger across a crowded room, etc., etc. And there's the little breathy trick with, who can explain it? Who can tell you why when you get there? Fools give you reasons. And it's a wonderful transition moment when you get to wise men never try. The try note, you get louder and louder and louder, 7.5 beats growing all the way through it. Wise men never try. Before thundering back into the first tune, etc. I mean, nothing you need to say about it at all. And big ending, once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her. Up there. I'm going to save that one for the end. I don't think I've got more than one of those in me at sort of each particular time of day, so I'll save one. Never let her go. It's up there. Yeah, really open, drop the jaw. Go. Not go. Don't go, but go. And put a hard w on the end, but I'll belch it out at the end. So. Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger, you may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you know even then, that somewhere you'll see her. Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing, you may hear her laughing across a crowded room, and night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of her laughter will sing in your dreams. Who can explain it? Who can tell you why? Fools give you reasons, wise men never try. Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when you feel her calling you across a crowded room, then fly to her side and make her your own. All through your life, you may dream all alone. Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed this week's singing session. Please do carry on with the suggestions and comments. I really am structuring all of the sessions now just based around suggestions and requests that you send me. So please carry on sending those in. Enjoy the good weather. Take care. See you soon.